Okay, first and foremost, I want to apologise for the poor lighting being produced in this video. I usually use 2 desk lamps to shine some light on me, and one of them has just gone, and that's my brightest one. As you can tell, my other one, you might be able to sense, gives us a green glow, and my main light over there is also a green lampshade. So I've got 2 green lampshades throwing light at me, hence causing disturbance in the colour. So I apologise. I don't know how to fix it because I have no proper professional lighting, which would be ace in these sort of conditions. I really need to buy some professional lighting. Seriously. I also probably need to get a new camera because this camera is really not as good as most people's on YouTubers are. But alas, I am digressing a little bit too much. You guys are here to watch my October favourites. I didn't upload a video last weekend because I was at a One Direction concert. I was in Birmingham, so I had no access, and I was really busy at work that week. And then the week before that I was also at a One Direction concert. So I had those 2 weekends I had concerts, and it was just ridiculous. So the first and second week of October were very busy for me, and I loved it. I loved it very much. The weekend you guys are seeing this being posted, it's my only free weekend in October. So be glad that I am actually making it unfree by uploading a video. Okay. So, I am going to share with you guys my October favourites. They are a little bit sporadic, I guess, a little bit, kinda. Oh golly, I've got so much crap on my bed. It's getting very dark very quickly, so the lighting's changing even more. I'm just going to ignore the lighting issues and hope I can somehow edit it to look better than it is on my screen. So, first things first, I am going to do lipsticks because autumn is probably the best time for lipsticks. I really do think that actually. Autumn and winter, I love the lipsticks people produce for these months, like the autumny colours. I have 2 main lipsticks that I always bring out for autumn and winter. I'm not too sure why, but they just are very autumnal. So the first one is The Damned by Topshop. If you guys have better lighting, you'll be able to see that this is a very purple. You know how people can just know what colour it is? They say it's a very blue toned purple, very red toned purple. I have no idea. This is probably my favourite one actually. It doesn't actually look this purple, this dark on my lips. The second one is Screen Siren by Topshop as well. This is a very red toned red. I'm gonna guess people, if you saw this in real life, would say it's a very blue toned red, but I have no idea. So I'm just going to say it's a very blood red. Yeah. I actually love this, and I don't really know why it makes me think of autumn and winter. It sort of just does. I feel like in the summer, I tend to just sort of keep it safe with makeup, and then when it comes to autumn, I sort of really go wild with it a little bit. The next one is my brand new purchase, which is Kate Moss's Rimmel 107. And yes, this is the same one that Zoella has, I believe. But you know, whatever. I'm just gonna go with it and say that was my choice and not hers. I actually saw it on Feel Unique and I love of it, and I was like, I really want a new lipstick, and then I couldn't choose one, so I'm like, what lipstick have I heard of? And that was the first one that popped up. So I apologise. I know I'm falling into the trap. I know. I'm wearing it at the moment actually. It is getting ridiculously dark out there. It's cloudy as well, which is making it worse. Way worse. I'm rambling on about the weather. Have you guys noticed actually that I've got out my Christmas lights Yeah, I kept them up there all year. And I'm like, I'll just break the tradition of putting them up every year and just keep them up. So the next thing is I've got this Stila, what did you call it? Powder foundation thing, colour correction thing. It has got, you can't really see it at the moment, but there's orange, green, and blue, or orange, green and purple. I can't remember. I'm doing really well at this, guys. Even also, if you guys can't tell, I've been really unwell this last week as well. I've had like a cold and a cough, so my voice isn't 110% correct and with it. I actually lost my voice yesterday, so yes, this has been my go-to. I've been wearing this more than my usual powder foundations. Actually, like, I put my normal foundation on and then I put this on over the top, because it's sort of, even though I put foundation on, I don't put on a lot of foundation because I like to show my natural skin, or I like to make it look as natural as possible. So when I put this on top, it makes it look nice. Makes it look more like colour corrected, I guess. I can't really explain. It's just nice. I quite like Stila. I've only been introduced to them within the last month or so. But I really like this one because, you know, you have to spin spin the dial around to make the powder come out, and it's just very, very nifty. I quite like it. It's quite interesting. It's quite different. Unique, I guess people would say. The next section is eyes, I guess, technically. So, first things first, I've got a lemonade. I find that really funny, lemonade. By Benefit, I believe. Benefit, yeah. So this is an eye primer, and it looks like that. It's a purple colour. Wow, I'm going colourblind, guys. I mean, I know it's dark, but I think I should be able to tell that that's yellow, right? I've never actually had a proper, like, official eyeliner. I tend to use Vaseline. Like, I have a green pot of Vaseline, you know, the aloe vera version or whatever, the original version. I don't even know what it's called. And I had that at school, so that's probably about 8 or 9 years old now, or maybe even longer than that. And I remember being at school and it being summertime, and I left it in my pocket, and it was a really summer hot day, and it melted and I couldn't open it, so I ended up just discarding it and using it for makeup uses only. And I'm still using it today. Now, I've not hit palette yet. Not hit palette. Yes. I thought, you know, maybe it's time I stop using that for eye primer, because it's probably not good for you. And I thought I would buy myself an actual eye primer. That's not my like general face primer or Vaseline. And I like it because you can even wear it by itself and not put any eyeshadow on, which is very nifty and sneaky. I quite enjoy it. I do. I really do. Okay. Oh my gosh. Did I just like get rid of it? I enjoy how I've just lost something. Right. Okay. Next thing up is another Stila product. This is awful. Why am I doing this on my bed? It's like a really bouncy bed, so everything like falls into the middle and it's falling into me. It's very annoying. Anyway, so this is another new product which was recommended by me, recommended by one of my friends, and it is a eyeliner. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can even tell. So it's got a little pointy bit to the end, and it's just really nifty and handy. I'm wearing it today. I don't even can tell. Yeah. Since I've been struggling to find my favourite eyeliner ever, I've been struggling to find a good eyeliner because most of my eyeliners I use smudge a hell of a lot during the day, and they I go into the toilet in the middle of the day and it's either not there anymore or it's smudged and gone 2 centimetres thicker. Not 10 centimetres, but you know what I mean. Stay All Day waterproof liquid eyeliner in intense black. That is what's awesome about it as well, is that it's waterproof. So there's no chance of it running. Next up we have this Mana Kada Beauty Certified Conditioning Lash Liner. It's a sample size, I believe. I got it in one of my beauty boxes that I'm subscribed to. It's very scary when you first open it, let me tell you guys. Because it comes out looking white. Woo. It comes out looking white, but it's okay because you're gonna put eyeshadow. But it's okay because you're gonna put what? You're gonna put mascara on top of it, so it's gonna hide the disastrous colour anyway. Next thing up, going along the lines of eyeliner. This is B. Superdrugs make, I believe. This is like a gel eyeliner. You know those pots that you just put a pen in and go blah, 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 with a little bit of water, maybe every now and again. Yeah, I've just fallen back into using this again because before I had this eyeliner, yeah. I was struggling to use my normal pencil eyeliners, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to be using this again. So this has been a much used lover for the last month or two. Thank you for that. Next up, eye-wise, is a wonderful eyeshadow. This is a Burberry eyeshadow. Hell yes! Yes it is. I got a Burberry eyeshadow. It is a very golden colour, which is what I was aiming for because I love having golden coloured eyeshadows. It is, if you want to know, it is Gold Copper number 100 eye colour cream, buildable eyeshadow. It is beautiful. It's got a nice little shimmer to it as well. So I love that. It just the packaging and everything, and yeah, I did go on a bit of a splurge when I was on Feel Unique, I have to admit. I mean, I've been working for almost a year and I feel like I haven't really used up any of my money. I am actually saving up to buy a place or rent a place, so there is a reason why I'm not spending very much money. But every now and I get a bit of a splurge. I just get a bit of a I want to buy some makeup, and last time I did it I bought some YSL makeup, like lipstick. I believe there's some other stuff that I got that are really expensive as well. So, you know, every now and again, not very often, I go for a bit of a splurge, and that's what I did for that. So, next up on my list of things is 2 perfumes, which are, I believe they're sort of autumny and wintry because they just, okay, this one here, DKNY Red Delicious. This reminds me of autumn and winter. I don't really know why it does, it just does. I've had it for 3 years now, and the scent just reminds me of winter. It's my least favourite perfume as well, but when it gets into the autumn and winter, I just can't not use it. It's really bizarre. It's just, there's the scent to it. I don't know what the scent is. My mum says it's apples, but I don't really know. But it just reminds me of autumn and winter. Maybe it's when I purchased it. Maybe I purchased it in autumn and winter time, and it's just made me think that, it's autumn and winter. I better wear this one now. Okay. That's definitely the case for this one, which is Infinity Beckham's. Yes, it is Victoria Beckham's perfume. I do have some hand cream, body cream that goes with it, which actually smells like Johnson's baby lotion, which is like my favourite ever lotion in the history of life. So that's probably my favourite thing about this collection, I guess. So this reminds me of autumn and winter because I actually got this in my stocking about 4 years ago actually. As you can tell, I don't really like using it because I kind of want to save it because it's an expensive brand. It's Victoria Beckham, okay, and she's expensive, so I sort of don't want to ever use it. So I don't. I end up using this one, which I don't really like as much. Next up are these little things here. Here. These have been in my collection alongside these, which are the same thing, for months actually. I think my mum showed me them at the beginning, I fell on the floor, about the beginning of the summer. My mum came in and she was like, these are really good for your hair. I've heard really good reviews about these. My friends have told me about these. She's got really short hair, so she doesn't use them, obviously. So these are hair bubbles, if you didn't realise. I just completely forgot to mention what they were. These are hair bubbles. They look like this, and they are much kinder to your hair than either of these sort of ones with that kind of mess up your hair, and then these plastic ones as well, which are probably not good for your hair either. But these are quite nice. I don't know the scientific reasoning behind them. And finally, out of my beauty products, I guess, is this hair mask. This is Schwarzkopf. I never know how to pronounce the name, so I make it up every single time. This is the Essence All-Time with Luxurious Pearl Essence Omega Repair Intensive Mask. I colour my hair quite often, not all the time, not as often as most people do. I'm pretty sure I do have some roots showing, but I'm just going to ignore them because the next colour I'm going to go is very, very blonde, and it's very, very scary. So I'm sort of trying to not do it, but I kind of want to do it. I really want to do it a lot, which is why I want to do it. I might go half and half. Anyway, so I put this in my hair about 2 weeks ago, and like I got out of the shower, dried it, and then pretty much straight away my parents and my brother were like, have you dyed your hair? Have you dyed your hair? And then the next day they were still saying it looked a different colour than it is. It looks a bit green in this lighting, but it's dark blonde, or it's meant to be blonde, but it's dark blonde, light brown. I don't know where the lines cross, but I was a blonde baby, so I'm going to say it's dark blonde. So this is a mask, and it looks like that inside, you know, just a very regular dollop of stuff. It's about half full, pretty well using. So I dolloped some of that on my hair whilst I was in the bath, and then I had a shower, wash, take it out. My hair feels much more softer. It feels much more softer, much more sleeker, and it somehow renewed colour. I don't know how that happened. Next favourite of this month has been my camera, because it's managed to capture at least one concert. The first concert I went to for One Direction was on the 4th or the 5th of October, and my camera, I took it out and it recorded about 5 seconds of the intro, and then it died. So I did most of that on my phone, which was awesome. Thank you for that phone, for being my lifesaver in that instance. So last weekend on the 11th of October, I went again. Yes, I did go twice. I went on the week after, the exact same 7 days after. The first time was in Manchester, second time was in Birmingham. Both absolutely incredible concerts, but the second one's better because I was closer. Not gonna say, I'm just saying. It was pretty ace. So this has been my go-to thing. I sort of wasn't comfortable with vlogging with my friends, but I feel like if I was more comfortable, I would have whipped this out and did some vlogging as well, and then I would put it onto my second channel. But I wasn't too sure if they were going to be comfortable with it, so I decided not to do it. So, yeah. Well, I mean, I couldn't do it the first time round because I had no battery. But the second time round, I could have got some footage, I guess. Anyway, so this has been my go-to. It is a Canon S120. It is what all vloggers used to use back in the day before they all upgraded. I'm still on this one. I don't vlog that much, actually, to be fair, because I work full-time in an office. It doesn't really work that way. I mean, I don't really do much at the weekends either, so vlogging for weekends doesn't make sense either. But I don't know, maybe it's just a just in case thing, in case I want to upload vlogs every now and again. I mean, there's times where people like to upload vlogs, right? I mean, I do get the feeling every now and again that I want to vlog, and actually I have done, and I've got tons of them on my computer, but they're all just random days and they make no sense because they're just like 5 minutes of one day. So I might have to like montage them up together, maybe. So that is that. That is another favourite. And okay, the other favourite is in October, the first week of October. I was in Manchester for the One Direction concert, and then on the Monday, I went and got something. Shall I show you guys? I'm quite scared. I haven't even told my parents or my brothers that I've done this yet, so if they see this YouTube video in the future, I apologise, but it was for, you know, my own sake, and I wanted them to heal properly before I showed you guys. I got 2 tattoos. Completely out of character for me, I know. I know, it is completely out of character. I like how that one looks like it's not like a triangle. It's like a not in the form that it's like it should be a proper triangle, but it does look correct on me when I look at it. Yeah, I am very pleased with them. They are here for life, and there are some other reasons behind them, but the triangle does represent Louis Tomlinson, and the anchor does represent Harry Styles from One Direction, but they do have other personal reasons to them as well, but that's one of the reasons. Okay, I thought of them after I decided that I was going to get them. Alright, so yeah, that is it. That is everything. That is all. And I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video, and I hope you guys aren't surprised with the tattoos. And I shall see you guys next 2 weeks, in 2 weeks time, in a fortnight. Bye guys.